Nobody want to hear that.
There we go.
You're from the South, right?
You can turn it off now.
Full nerdy.
When are you and WP having a baby together? Wait, this can't be the first question. What's up with all the fanfic with me and WP? Love has nothing to do with sex. We'll be having it after 30, after we've traveled the world together, and, then we'll settle down. Have a little potato. Little spud. What is your favorite moment YouTube-wise? My most successful video would have to be Yandere Similar, with millions of views, thousands of subscribers coming in, and it still wasn't my favorite moment of the year, for sure, because most of those people only want anime content, and I'm straight. I'm not gonna get stuck doing the same thing for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna be another Carlton. When they see that fool on the street, they see him walking by, they're like, oh, Carlton, do the dance, Carlton, do the dance. It's not unusual to be loved. My favorite moment would have to be SGC, it's the Screw Attack Gaming Convention. The reason why it was my favorite is because it was also the most scariest. Okay, for people who don't know, I have a disease that gives me periodic paralysis. It is called periodic paralysis, but I get random paralyzing attacks. And I was worried that it was gonna happen while I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't have family in Texas. You see a bunch of white people in pickup trucks, and when you see that here in Georgia, it means a different thing. But yes, it's my favorite moment because I took the risk and went there and got to meet some really cool people. And one of my favorite moments was with one of the YouTubers that I really respect. Said that they really liked my videos. It was a really, really good compliment. I don't know if that person knows how it affected me, but it's not that, a big YouTuber said they like my stuff. Ooh, no, it's not that. It's more of like, you do these things, you do these videos, because you it's like that creative release that you want, and it feels real good for someone else to respect your work, not to say mine is a piece of art or anything like that, but it's for people to find enjoyment in your work and it be someone you respect, it means a lot. Most anticipated game for 2006. I mean, there is a lot. Okay, good thing I have this little tablet here, because Horizon, Street Fighter, Mirror's Edge, Deus Ex, The Division, Uncharted 4, Quantum Break, Gears of War 4. I mean, there is a ton, but I think I'm most excited for the indie games. Firewatch, Hyper Light Drifter, No Man's Sky. Those are the games I'm really looking forward to playing. You don't really know much about it. You really have to experience it. And it's the same with this year, other than the exception, which is The Witcher 3. But most of the indie games is what I really enjoyed this year. Most anticipated movie of 2006. Well, there's Civil War, Batman vs. Superman, Star Trek, the Star Wars Rogue One. There's a ton, but I think my most anticipated would have to be the new Ninja Turtles, man. What? It's gonna be good. What's in your pocket? Any suggestions, tips on how to get back on the saddle of losing weight? And also, are you planning on doing LPs with WP again? See, if people would watch them, we would do them. But, it's balance. About losing weight, I'm in the middle of that now. I went kind of loose. You know what I'm saying? First there was Thanksgiving, then there was Christmas. Homeboy, man, the sweatpants couldn't hold my belly. Okay, all because I'm vegan doesn't mean I don't know how to get down and grub. There isn't really tips I can give you. Everybody's body is different. Not everyone has, a farm outside where they can pick dangerously delicious mangoes. You have to change your mindset. It's not a diet that you toss to the side once you reach the desired weight. It's a lifestyle that you have to maintain. Okay, there's no cheat days on this. It's a mindset that you have to set on yourself. For people who they look and they see the sexy abs and the thin waist, and they think like, oh, they eat like me. I 2 boxes of grandma's cherry chocolate cheesecake in a day. Those people worked to get there. It wasn't just some easy way. Yeah, sure. Some skinny people are just born skinny and they can just eat whatever they want and they have abs because they have a fast metabolism. But guess what? You can't think about that type of stuff. All right, life is not easy. To get the things that you want, you're gonna have to push. Okay, when you feel like you're tired, or you can't eat another, you can't drink another sip of water or whatever, instead of eating that, drinking that nice juice. No, you have to push past that. Your body is gonna act violently because it's not used to you treating your body a certain way. Okay, trust me, push past it. You're gonna feel better. Now, make sure you look up what you're doing and make sure you're doing it properly. It's just gonna be just like those people who are like, oh, you went vegan, Matt? Oh, are you getting enough protein? Man, you don't know nothing. But seriously, it's a choice you have to make. And some people have to go through that certain situation that puts them over the edge to give them the mindset to push towards what they want. There's always that moment that people snap. I say don't wait for that and just do it, because a year from now you're going to be a lot happier. It doesn't happen fast. It is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. Nothing is easy. Because I eat healthier than when I used to when I was young, and I could just eat whatever I wanted and I didn't gain much weight. No, I still gained a little bit of weight. Damn you skinny people. Anyways, any special plans for the channel next year? And then, of course, more content in 2016 other than 2015. It's a combination of things. Sometimes a video needs more, time in the oven to make it nice and sexy. Sometimes it's money. I have another job I have to do, and it cuts into time of me making videos. Not everyone has $1 million mansion like Captain Sparkles. I definitely want to work on bigger things, better things. It's a matter of budget and time. I would love to do animations again, but man, those things are expensive. I'm blabbing. There's a lot of ideas. I want to do more short films. More short films. As you can see, this nice wide angle provided by my wife will allow me to do a lot better things. And look how that lens, it looks so sexy. And I want to make the reviews better. I want to make the stories better. A lot of people enjoy those stories. Probably the most viewed on my channel. And it's great because the stories are basically the purest form of what I just love doing on YouTube. I just love to tell a story or discuss about something, have some fun with it, maybe get some laughs out of some people, and you enjoy your day. It's the purest form of what I enjoy about YouTube. So definitely more of those, more reviews, of course, because I just love talking about games. And maybe I can toss in some short films like that. Maybe I'll work on some deep stuff and see if I can, what I've learned in the past year, I can pour into those short films. Because, man, the old ones definitely, I can see stuff I can improve on, like the lighting. The lighting is not so good. When is the next episode of HGR coming out? I swear I'll try the next one and post a picture. Yeah, I like that kappa there, okay? they take a lot to do. Okay, that is a long process. Cooking the food, waiting it for it to do it, and then editing that all up and make sure the lighting is right. There's a lot that goes into those things for people not to be as invested. So there's no point of me doing it. Who is your favorite content creator? Who inspires you? All right, well, I don't really have a favorite content creator. I think there's a lot of favorites. I enjoy a lot of people. But I would say the people I watch immediately, like when they put out a video, and like, you know, it's like an event, like, you know, I wake up in the morning, you know, make me a green smoothie real quick, or make me a big old salad, and I sit down and eat it, would have to be Excellent Adventures with Gutex and Mike. Those guys are just like this two chill dudes. They sit down and they play some Street Fighter, and it's just entertaining, like easy entertainment, you know, nothing like scripted or anything. They're just chilling, playing some games, talking about some random stuff. I love that type of stuff. I'm not one for pranks or trolling that much, you know. I don't watch Call of Duty troll videos, but I do like this guy's. He's a pretty terrible person in real life, but he makes some really good content. His name is Disco. He does like little troll videos on League of Legends mixed in with some music, which are my two favorite things. And it's right up my alley. He's my homeboy. I'm just joking. Inspires. Who inspires me? I'm always willing to learn and grow myself. And I've talked about this on the podcast a lot. And that comes from multiple places. But YouTube-wise, when I first started making the review show, I would say the completionist is what allowed me to push it out no matter how it came out, right? You know, you're at a point where you want to do something, right? You want to break out and do something that you really enjoy. And it's kind of hard because you want people to enjoy it, especially when you already have an audience. You want people to enjoy it. You want people, you don't want to do it bad and then, you know, mess it up and, you know, have people like, oh, I don't love you anymore, Matt. You know, like that type of stuff is worrying for people who, you know, they want to keep people around. I mean, obviously we want to keep people around as YouTubers. He helped me push it out no matter what. And as you can see in the beginning of the series, when I first started the review series, you can see that there was a completionist section, which is kind of a nod to him out of respect. But of course, later you see the show evolve into its own special personal bay, you know, the thin slice of fine booty, you know what I'm saying? And that's all thanks to me just pushing it out and getting it out there, no matter how it looked and no matter, you know, how much stuff that just didn't work at the time. Now I feel like it's my own personal bay. Also, what inspires me about him is not just that, but his work ethic. As you can see, the man completes a game every week. He completes it and puts out a video. That is insane. Another homie that inspires me will definitely have to be Satchel Like a Bag Drakes. Now, most black people on the internet, on the YouTubes, act mad niggerish, like mad niggerish, right? Cursing, carrying on, you know, the stereotype. And that's not even the reason why I like it. It's just a cherry on the top. The guy's graphics is sick, okay? And he articulates himself way better than I will be ever have. You see? All right, this question already went too long, but another guy, the guy who makes stories, he makes sci-fi short films, Olin Rogers. There's not many clean people on the internet. He's one of them, and he's also funny at the same time. He definitely inspires me to become what I have become. And yeah, it is no secret that you've been in bed with other MMOs. Well, man, I don't like to talk about my sex life, but yeah. Basically, the question is, would you do like impression videos about other MMOs? And you know me, because I tend to play a lot of games. and I tend to dive into a lot of MMOs. And of course, someone asked about Black Desert Online. Yes, I want to check Black Desert Online because I check everything. For MMOs, for that type of video, I've always wanted to do like a super chill impression about MMOs, as I go through them, and probably not complete them, talk about it as, the beginning area-ish, which is always a shady area, which I'll talk about in a moment. But most MMOs boil down to a few things, which is combat, graphics, and how well you can customize your character to look like your ideal sexy babe or hunky man. That's what it boils down to, really. At the end of the day, do you enjoy the combat? Oh, the graphics look nice. And also, of course, obviously the community, and your guild. And that's what MMO, it's just like a social thing most of the time. There's not many MMOs out there that really like is worth a video. And when it comes down to making impressions about an MMO, I strongly believe that when reviewing, as you see, if you ever see me review an MMO, I spend hours, okay, not hours, obviously days, 2 weeks at least, playing through the entire game, going all the way to max, getting to end game, and doing everything, almost everything that you would experience, after if you sink 60 hours or more into an MMO, you should be able to get a sense at, what you're going to be getting, once you reach that end game. And some people, other websites tend to not, play the game and, give a review score on a game they didn't play, which is ridiculous. And if you believe that someone should review like something like WildStar after not even gaining to level 50, then you are wrong. Your opinion is wrong. There's no way I have enough time in the week if I want to get videos out to spend like 60 plus hours in every MMO to get like a really good impression of it. Of course, maybe I can play it for like one day for about 12 hours, like just run it through and give an impression, but I feel like I need a little bit more. MMOs are big games and they want you to stay in there for so long, so you end up reaching the game in parts depending on how they structure it, and it's just weird to give impressions about it. It depends. Maybe I can make funny videos like the Hive Leader. How do you find such good CC music? What is CC music? Used in your videos without much of a fuss. All right. So I'm assuming you mean them chill electronic liquid beats that I put in these videos, and it's because I just love. I'm all up into jazz hop right now, and it's just my stuff. I listen to a bunch of other stuff, but obviously these tracks fit into a video a lot more. I tend to go down the internet music rabbit hole, and the most effective way that I have come across was going on SoundCloud, going to a playlist of a guy that you like, go to the end, the last song on the playlist, play it, and after the playlist ends, it's going to start giving you tracks that are kind of like the artist that you were listening to before. So it's kind of like a Pandora radio thing on SoundCloud. And I feel like SoundCloud is like the best place to find some of these tracks because they're not big enough to be on iTunes and stuff like that, and some of those guys are just talented. Who cares if they're not on iTunes? It doesn't mean anything. Like, there's some really cool stuff on SoundCloud. You guys you could find a bunch of stuff. Do you like fireworks? What is your least favorite game that came out in 2015? Fallout 4. He said least favorite. He didn't say worst game of all time, okay? Chill out. I would say Just Cause 3, but I don't even know what that game is. I have one question for you. What are those? What would the amiibos? Oh yeah, it's kind of scary, them, being out of their package and stuff. I know. I'm I'm sorry. I killed them. Some people think that I've killed them by taking it out of this packaging and in its pristine mint quality. But I actually bought all of these for $3 to $6 because of the sales that go on Walmart. Anyways, guys, thank you for staying with me for another year. New people, what's up? What they do, man? Give me a little respect. I'm just happy to be here still making stuff that people enjoy, and I hope to bring another good year of laughs to you guys. I really appreciate you guys following me and been, for the people who have been through everything, all the transitions that I've put you through. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. See you guys next year. Happy 2016.
But